What's going on, guys? It's your boy AddictzAnt, and today I'm going to be showing you the best striker build for level 60 in FC 26 clubs. If you want to see the same done for CAM and CDM, make sure to leave a like on this video and let me know in the comments down below. With all of that being said, let's get started. The archetype you want to use for this build is the finisher archetype. It's inspired by Alex Morgan. You'll possess a killer instinct in front of goal and you'll be a beast when one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Onto the height and weight. For the height, I recommend going 5'9", but you can also use 5'10" or 5'11" if you wish, but I do recommend using 5'9", and for the weight, you want to go 154 pounds. Onto the attributes page. This is for level 60, so in total, you will be using 1569 AP. The first two attributes I want you to work on is your reactions and also your composure. They are key attributes for this archetype and they are very important attributes that you need to work on if you want to get the most out of this striker build. With composure, you want to go ahead and have this on 88. You want them both to be on high values, and then with reactions, I recommend doing the same and having it on 88 as well. With composure, guys, this attribute affects a player's chances of making a mistake on shots, passes and passes under pressure. The higher the value, the better the player performs in contact situations. And with reactions, it measures how quickly a player reacts to a situation happening around them. It will affect the time it takes to finish animations and start new ones. Onto ball control, I recommend having this on 85. This raises your control over the ball, such as when trapping or doing skills. For dribbling, you also want to have this on 85 as well. For balance, I recommend putting this on 80. And then the last attribute you need to work on in ball control is your agility. You want to go ahead and have this on 85. You don't need to put any more AP into this attribute because as you see on the height and weight page, you will already get +3 for agility. So in total, you will have 88 agility with this build. Onto pace now. For your sprint speed, you want to go ahead and have this on 90. You want this to be the highest value out of the two. Then for your acceleration, you want to go ahead and have this on 85. It's similar to what you do with your agility. You want to have it on 85 because you will already get +3 from the base attribute value. So in total, you will have 88 acceleration. Onto physical, the first attribute I want you to work on is your stamina. You want to go ahead and have this on 80. The only reason you're putting AP into stamina is because it will help you get the quick step playstyle. For jumping and strength, for jumping, you want to go ahead and have this on 85. You're a striker, you will want to try and score goals with your head, so having 85 jumping will help with that. And then for strength, you want to go ahead and have this on 83. You don't need to put any more AP into it. I think having 83 strength and 85 jumping with this build works just fine. Onto your weak foot and your skill moves, you want to have 5-star, 5-star. You're a striker, so you want to be able to do any skill in any situation, and you want to be able to use any foot in any situation as well. You want to be able to score on both your weak foot and your strong foot, so it only makes sense to have 5-star, 5-star. Coming over to defending, the only attribute you'll work on in this section is your heading accuracy. You want to go ahead and put this on 82. Heading accuracy increases your precision when passing or shooting with your head. For passing, you only need to work on your curve. You're going to increase this by 10. You want to have this on 80. Curve increases your ability to bend the path of a ball when shooting or passing. This will mainly help when it comes to finesse shots. And the last set of attributes you'll be working on is your scoring attributes. This is the most important section, so kicking it off with finishing, you want to go ahead and have this on the highest value. You want to have this on 90. You're a striker, so of course you want to have it on the highest value. For shot power, you don't need to match it. I just recommend having it on 87. Having 90 finishing and 87 shot power as a striker is very good. You will be very clinical in front of goal. For long shots, you will put quite a few AP into this. I recommend having this on 85. You want to be clinical inside the box and outside the box. And the last attribute you'll be working on is your volleys. You want to go ahead and have this on 82. Volleys raises your passing and shooting effectiveness when the ball is in the air. This is everything for the attributes page. The signature playstyles you'll have with a finisher archetype are low driven shot and first touch. With first touch, you'll have minimal error when trapping the ball, and you'll be able to transition to dribbling much faster with greater control. And with low driven shot, it will enhance a player's ability to perform low driven shots significantly with increased accuracy, even faster ball travel, and quicker shot execution. Onto the playstyles. The first one you want to have on is in scoring. I recommend having on acrobatic. For me, it was a tough decision whether to have on acrobatic or precision header, but I am a player that volleys the ball a lot more than headers the ball, so I went with acrobatic, but you can easily swap that out for precision header if you wish. Then for the next one, you want to have on game changer. With this, guys, it enables a player to perform trivela shots. Fancy shots are performed with higher accuracy as well. Then for the next one, you want to come down to ball control, and I recommend having on rapid. With rapid, you'll reach a higher sprint speed while dribbling, and you'll have a reduced chance of an error when sprinting or performing knock-ons. For the next playstyle, you want to come down to physical, and I recommend having on quick step. You'll accelerate faster during an explosive sprint. And the last playstyle you need to have on to get the most out of this striker build is enforcer. The reason I recommend having on enforcer is because it will give you greater strength when performing shield dribbles. These are all the playstyles you want to have on with this striker build. So there we have it, guys. That was the best level 60 striker build in FC 26 clubs. If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, please make sure to leave a like. Comment down below if you want to see the same done for CAM and CDM. Make sure to subscribe to stay in the loop for more content. And with all of that being said, thanks for watching and take care.